There's one thing you can do, one thing that's going to change everything for your workouts. There's a difference between getting lean and strong and working out. And I'm going to talk all about that in this video here. And I'm going to show you some scientific studies to show you exactly what I mean. But the goal is to get lean and strong and not just go to the gym and work out, right? If you want results, listen to this video. It's going to help. Compound lifts. Build your entire workout around compound lifts throughout your week. Let's say you go to the gym 3 days a week, 6 days a week. I go 5-6 days a week. Every week I have 2 or 4, usually around 3 or 4 compound lifts that I build my entire workouts around. I don't just go to the gym and just work out. So you need to plan this and you need to prepare yourself. Now I'm going to talk about at the end of the video here if you're a beginner, a novice, intermediate, or advanced lifter. And I'm going to give you some very specific information on how many times you should do compounds depending on if you're advanced, intermediate, beginner, what have you. Okay, so let's define compound lifts. Deadlift and squats. Those are your 2 basic compounds you can do with a barbell. If you have the opportunity to add these, strongman lifts. Strongman lifts such as yoke walk, farmer carry, farmer walk, sandbags, lifting sandbags, stone work, anything that's extremely compound and multi-joint. All of the research focuses on, they delineate between 2 things, multi-joint and single joint exercises. Multi-joint is deadlift, squats, strongman exercises. Press, an overhead press is another strongman one that's great. Log or barbell or even dumbbells are really good. I made a video on dumbbell military press and how to do them correctly. Bench press, incline, and flat bench are also dynamic work. But the key is that when you do a compound lift, you want to focus on picking out during the week. You want 3 or 5, 3 to 4 really, compound lifts you want to build your entire workout around. That is what's going to get you lean and strong, and I'm going to tell you exactly why in the rest of this video. All right, the goal is to use more muscle during your workout. You want to recruit more muscle fiber and more motor units. As you can see from the study here, all across the board, all studies show that multi-joint movements, compound lifts, recruit a ton more muscle and motor units when you work out. That's the key. So by the end of your week, you want to have, let's say Sunday's the end of your week, you look back on your week and you have a ton of lifts, compound lifts that recruit more muscle and recruit more motor units. And so you get a way better workout by focusing on getting lean and strong. As you can see from that study, the goal is to make sure you're recruiting more muscle and more motor units. There's a reason why I talk about lower bodies. You can see from the study here, glutes, quads, hamstrings, especially that combination is extremely large, exponentially larger than working just a pec muscle or even a lat muscle, although lats are really large too. But my point is that lower body, deadlift, squats, when you focus on that, or like I said, yoke walk, or doing farmer walk, stones, or sandbag lifting and carry or hold, the point is that those lower body movements with large amount of muscle will get you a ton stronger and a ton leaner. And it has the added benefit of jacking up your anabolic hormones. Naturally, you're going to jack up your anabolic hormones. When you focus on compound dynamic multi-joint movements, your body will respond by jacking up natural testosterone level and your growth hormone secretion levels naturally because you're doing heavier weights. You're recruiting more muscle fiber and you're recruiting more motor units. That's key, and that's what's going to help you get leaner and stronger. If you want to really maximize the results, do this one thing. Focus on those compound lifts. That's what this entire video is about, focusing on compound lifts. The biggest benefit in terms of getting leaner when you're doing all of these compound lifts is that the more muscle fiber you work, the more you do that during the week, the more burn you have. Meaning studies show lifting compound or multi-joint exercises, you are going to burn body fat, calories, all this stuff for up to 72 hours after your workout. Now you're still going to do that anytime you do resistance training, but if you burn a ton more calories doing compound lifts during your workout, you're going to get a bigger bang for your buck as the days go on, right? Up to 3 days, 72 hours, you're going to get that burn. To do this one thing, focus on compounds. Make compounds your exclusive focus when you design your program for the week. For example, what is going to burn more calories for those next 72 hours? Squats versus bicep curl. Which one recruits more muscle fiber? Obviously squats. So when you squat, you're going to burn more. You're going to get a better workout, exponentially better workout when you focus on your squats as opposed to focusing only on your biceps. All right, so here's the part I was talking about at the beginning where we talk about how you are defined as a lifter. Are you a novice? Are you an intermediate? Are you advanced? Or are you like super advanced? There's a book you can read called Squat Every Day. When you read this book, it will change how you think about what you realize about yourself in terms of how much you can take. This book changed my life and I hope it'll change yours. Here's an excerpt from it to give you an example of when you train, the more you train, the more you can do. Meaning, You can handle more intensity as weights get heavier and more volume and more workout as workout capacity improves. The result is a system which grows to match what it's been trained to do. The point is that if you do compound as often as possible, not necessarily just squat, but if you do squats, deadlifts, all the other strongman stuff I talked about, and you do those 2 to 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 1 time a week when you're starting, okay, that's the focus, then you build up, you will get stronger and you will get leaner. It's inevitable. It will happen. All right, there you have it. The goal is to focus on compounds. Doing this one thing, this one single thing will radically change your training program. It'll change your results completely. At the beginning of the week, let's say if you're a beginner, 1 compound lift a week. If you're more advanced, 2 compound lifts. If you're really advanced, shoot for 3 to 4, maybe even 5, it depends. Compound lifts throughout the week, and you will get stronger. Going to the gym just to work out, don't do that. Go to the gym and have a plan and focus on this one thing, and you will see results. I hope this video was helpful. I got another really cool video for you right here to watch, and hit the subscribe button if you can. Love the support. Thanks so much. Hope this helps.